right, what's new is new. Back with some more picks for you here today. Yesterday went, decent. We split two games. We went 1-1. Pretty surprised that the Warriors ended up winning that game, but what can you do? And then the Pacers beat the Cavaliers by like 9, so that was enough for the cover. And yeah, I'll take that. But today's a new day. In this first game we got the Miami Heat going to Boston to take on the Celtics. And I'll tell you what, man, this is a case of this line got me thinking, where's the catch? You know what I'm saying? Because right now the Heat are only favored by one. It's only a -1 line for them. Obviously the Celtics just got the news that Jaylen Brown's out for the rest of the year, so that's kind of their season right there. I mean, their season has been up and down all year, and I think that's the final nail in the coffin for their season. Like any hopes of making a run, a deep run, I think that's it. So with that being said, man, gotta pick the Heat here. These two teams just played their last games versus each other. The Miami Heat won by 6, but Miami Heat were absolutely blowing them out for most of the game, and then the Celtics began to catch up and make it interesting. But the Heat ended up winning the game, and with the news of Jaylen Brown, being out for the rest of the year, for a team that's been up and down all year, I think that's gonna greatly affect their play here. Like they could just say next man up and rebound very well, and just brush it aside and just play anyway. But I don't know, man. I think that's just too bad of news to get this late of the year. I think it's gonna affect their play on the court, and I don't see them really giving it their all. The defensive effort has been a problem with the Celtics all year. So with Jaylen Brown going out, I just I don't see them showing up here. I got to go with the Heat. Very small spread. In my opinion, the better team, especially without Jaylen Brown, bro. The Heat are the better team in this situation. They just won the last game. I don't see why they can't repeat that, if not better. So yeah, man, gonna go with the Miami Heat here. Let's get into the standings and what both teams are playing for here. Celtics are 7th in the Eastern Conference. Looks like they're going to be 7th. It looks like they're going to have to deal with the play-in and either play the Hornets or the Wizards or the Pacers. But it looks like they're going to be the 7th seed. They're 2 games above 8th, where the Hornets currently are, and they're 2 games behind the Heat. So it looks like they're going to be in 7th. The Heat, on the other hand, they're still chasing 5th and 4th. I mean, they're 2 games ahead of the Boston Celtics for 7th, and then they're a half of a game behind the Hawks for 5th, and then only 1 game behind the Knicks for 4th. So the Heat can still make up quite a bit of ground here. They can make it all the way to the 4th seed quite easily. I mean, you look at the Knicks' remaining schedule, it's pretty tough. They play the Lakers today. Hawks' remaining schedule is quite easy, so But yeah, man, the Heat are basically just playing to make it to the 5th or the 4th seed. It looks like they're going to avoid the play-in, but, higher seed would be better because you play a much, easier opponent if you're in 4th or 5th rather than, the prospect of being 6th where you play the Sixers, Brooklyn Nets, or the Bucks. I know Jimmy Butler probably don't care. He'll play anyone, but yeah, man, that's their motivation to win here. I think they should come out to play. They're winners of 4 straight on the road, so that's another reason to pick the Heat here. So they've been very good on the road as of late, and they're 7-3 in the last 10. So you look at the Celtics on the other hand, they're 4-6 in the last 10. 2-game losing streak. They just lost Jaylen Brown. They got to be demoralized after that. Got to go with the Heat here. I think it should be a fairly easy win. Could be wrong, but we'll see what happens. Heat -1. Not going to buy any points. I'll take -1.